Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So we are discussing YieldMax again today, finally, first time since the trip. Okay, so the newest YieldMax fund, which is debuted, is the Airbnb fund, ticker symbol ABNY. So let's go over this one. It's been trading for a couple days. I like to let them trade for a couple days to give them a little bit of history when I go over them instead of covering them the very first day and not really having any history. So let's look into Seeking Alpha and let's actually look at what the fund has done so far, and let's compare it to the underlying as we usually do. So this one, I want to say that Jay mentioned this one last year, and it took him a while to get this one out. I don't know if they went back and forth on actually wanting to do it or not, but let's look at the underlying and let's see the timing that they picked here. Okay, so Airbnb went public at the end of 2020 at 144.71. It peaked at like almost 213, then it dropped. Of course, 2021, that was the clown market where everything was hitting all-time highs. Came back to 206, and it's been choppy ever since then. In 2022, it dropped all the way down to like 97.35, and it hit a low point. Well, everything bottomed out at the end of 22 at 88.72 for Airbnb here. And then if we look over 2023, it started to come back, dropped back down, came back again by July. So we're basically flat for the past year. So this one might actually be a good one because it actually trades sideways. It might be good for the covered calls and for generating consistent option premium. So since, let's see, March was where a lot of things hit their most recent peak. We were at 168.18, fell back from there, and then came back up over here. So now we're at 151.25. Year to date, we are 11% up in the fund or the stock. We're 23% in the stock for the past year. So the pullback happened here. So this might really have been a good time for them to launch. So now let's look at the actual ABNY. ABNY. There we go. And they have it. See, that's what you get when you wait a couple days. Good things come to those who wait, right? Okay, so let's ignore, so it's underperforming the S&P, but let's ignore that. Let's look at ABNY. Okay, so we started trading over here. Let me actually do this. I want to pull it up, ABNY. I want to pull it up over here. Okay, so we started trading on the 26th. We have already dropped a bit. Where did we start out at? We started at 2024. How about that? Good price to start at. So we've dropped like 5 cents. Okay, so if I go to charting over here, let's compare it to its underlying ABNB. So here we go. Compare these two. All right. So it's already surprise. It's already underperforming the underlying. It's here, but it's only 2 days of trading. So we'll have to see what we think Airbnb is going to do. Welcome. You made it first today. Okay, so Airbnb, I'll ask you all, do you all think this was a good time to launch it? It looks like there was a little bit of a pullback in the stock. So who knows what it might do. We could look at Yahoo Finance and see, because they give like price projections and stuff. So if I go over here to Yahoo Finance and share the screen, let's look at this. Okay, so here we go. Airbnb. Let's see what we're doing in terms of earnings, in terms of performance. 151.48. 1 year target estimate only has it basically less than $1 higher. So that's pretty flat. Let's go down over here. They've beat earnings the last 4 quarters. Here's the analyst targets here. The high range is 200. Strong buy. The majority of them have it as a strong buy. Some have it as just a buy. A lot of them have it as a hold as well. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so that's Airbnb. This could be a stable one. Like I'm saying, let's look at the broader market as a whole. S&P, we're about to close too. S&P slightly down, Dow is up, Nasdaq is up, the Russell is up, it's over 2,000, crude oil is up, gold is up as well. So it looks like, given the little pullback, it looks like this could have been a decent time for them to launch. Let's see. I believe there's a lot of premium to be made in calls. Hi, Mr. Wall Street. Yeah, hello. I'm back since Sunday now. But yeah. Okay, so that's a brief intro to the Airbnb one. I've got a lot more stuff to cover, a lot of stuff on the palette for you all. So thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.